Baig Tricks trivia time. Grab your friends and play it online. With Ali and Gina, Untitled just for you. It's Baig Tricks trivia time, and we're feeling alright. Okay, come on, let's play.
Good evening, good afternoon, good early evening. Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us on this rarefied Saturday evening edition of General Knowledge Trivia with Baig of Tricks. My name is Ali. I'll be your host for the evening. To those of you that have never played trivia with us before, I'll explain how this game works. I'm also going to tell you why we are here tonight. We're not just doing this for fun. We're doing this for a great cause. You can already see down in the corner here, PAWS, Chicago. We're raising money for a fantastic organization, and we're doing that with some entertaining trivia. So, once again, if this is your first time playing, if you can see me and you can hear me, that's half of what you need to do. This is how I will ask the questions over the YouTube live stream, but in order for you to actually answer and be able to participate and have a chance at winning one of these 3 awesome prizes you see in the top left-hand corner, you do want to join the online game. So you want to join our online trivia platform. There's nothing to download. All you have to do is go to the website, online.baigoftricks.com, and enter the code PAWS, P-A-W-S. So with this, I recommend leaving the YouTube stream up on your computer, or even putting it on your TV if you have the YouTube app. Throw the stream up there so you can listen to me, see me there, but then play the game from your phone. That's the easiest way to do it, in my opinion. You may think differently, but the easiest way, in my opinion, is to pull the game up on your phone. Once you go to online.baigoftricks.com and type in the code PAWS, you will see this screen, and it's going to ask you for 2 pieces of information. It'll ask you for your name and the state you're playing from. So we do this just to kind of keep track of where people are playing from all over the United States and the world now. Thank you to our friends from Canada, who I believe are joining us again tonight. Very regular participants who we love seeing here. So thank you wherever you're playing from. We're happy that you're here. Once you see this screen, again, as I said, that I have up on the stream now, once it says the game will begin shortly, you're good to go. That's as far as you need to go. Nothing else will change there until I actually click it on my end. So once you're there, hang tight. We're just going to let people join the game. Let me see right now. I'll check. We have 50 people on here already. 50 people, 51, 52 people ready to play some trivia on this Saturday night. So thank you all for being here. As I mentioned, this is not just a normal, any old night of trivia. We are raising money for a fantastic cause called PAWS. That rhymed. So thank you to John and Jessica for setting this up. If you haven't seen in the Facebook event that we have there, guys, John is actually running the Chicago Marathon. Assuming that it happens this year, we're going to think optimistically that it will. And part of that is he's raising money for PAWS as part of his Chicago Marathon entry. So I've provided a link. You can see the link here right below my picture on the screen, and I'm actually going to add it in the description, or Gina will type it in the comments here if you haven't already. Do you have that? Because I want to get the shortened version.
The donation link?
Yeah.
I did post it, but I'll post it again.
Okay. I want to edit. I realize you can't do this, and it's one thing that I forgot to do that I'm going to do.
I copied and pasted the short one.
Yeah. No, you're good. I just want to add it into... Sorry, everybody. You're seeing what happens behind the scenes in real time here. Because I do want to add this into the description of this video, so that you'll all be able to see it and actually click on it. So obviously you can't click on the link that's underneath my face here, and I don't believe you can even click on a link that Gina posts. I think that you can copy and paste, but we're raising money for a good cause, so I want to make this as simple as possible for everyone. So I'm pulling up this link, and I'm going to add it right into the description of this video here in just 1 second. And here we go. And here we go. Thank you all for your patience. Thank you all for your patience. All right. Once again, thank you for your patience. That is in there now. So if you haven't donated and you would like to, guys, that's the whole reason we're here tonight. We're putting this event on for free. So unlike some of the trivia nights that we host to raise money for organizations, John and Jessica have elected to have us put this on for you tonight for free and just ask kindly for donations. And many, many of you have already donated. So thank you to those of you that already have. We've raised $500 already. So we've already raised $500 for this cause, guys. Thank you so much. I know John has a goal there in the online donation. I'm not sure. So you can click on Gina's link. So I did all that. So here's what I'd like to do. I've always dreamed of hosting an online or a televised telethon to raise money. And we can see this come in live on John's page here. He's currently at $1,567 out of a total goal of $1,750, guys. So we are $183 away. I think we can do that. Again, you guys have already been very, very generous. Don't think that I'm just poking and prodding you to give more, but if you're out there wondering if you should, we would appreciate it if you do. That's the whole reason we're here tonight. We are going to have fun. We are going to start this game here in just a second, but we are here to raise money for PAWS. And let me tell you a little bit about PAWS. I posted some info earlier about where exactly your donations go, but for those of you who don't know, PAWS, the mission is to create a no-kill Chicago. One of the things that we love about PAWS is they are focused on not just saving homeless pets, but on treating the causes of pet homelessness at its source. They offer a number of programs such as free spay and neuter, as well as a pet food pantry in Chicago's underserved communities. So helping those who would love to have those pets afford and be able to do that. They've specifically started doing more and more during the pandemic to the best of their ability. They're now delivering pet food to pet owners in need. They're bringing it right to them. They're offering temporary foster homes to those affected by COVID-19, including patients with the virus, medical staff treating COVID-19 patients, and those suffering financial hardship, so you don't have to give up your pets permanently. They are offering foster services for those affected in that way. They've also launched a completely virtual adoption process, so they can continue to find homes for pets even in the social distancing era we are in right now. They save animals not just in Chicago, but nationally. When national disasters strike, they jump in time and time again. Just one example, they took in over 200 local homeless animals after Katrina hit. So obviously based in Chicago, but they took in 200 animals after Katrina. They're the highest rated charity on Charity Navigator in the field of animal rights, welfare, and services. I know to a lot of you out there, that is a very important thing, as it absolutely should be. Where is the money going that you're donating? Charity Navigator makes it easy for you to see that, and they've given them the highest possible rating when it comes to animal rights, welfare, and services. Speaking of where exactly your money goes, I posted this earlier, so I'm going to breeze through it, but if you donate $10, that's medication to treat kennel cough for a week. A donation of $15 microchips a dog or a cat. $32 is a litter in Kitty City, the cat adoption area. Not a litter, it's paying for litter in Kitty City for an entire day.
For the whole litter.
Yeah. $53 is 1 day of critical care for a pet with a life-threatening illness. $83 is a spay or neuter surgery. So again, your donation is offsetting the cost so that they can offer that for free to those in need. And I will say, just knowing these prices seem very good. I'm sure that what you're donating is going much further than what you'd be paying by just picking up an animal and going to a regular vet. $150 fuels a transport vehicle to aid in animal rescue, and $263, I know these are very specific numbers, but $263 funds basic care, vaccinations, and spay or neuter for one healthy pet from arrival at PAWS all the way till it is adopted. So if you're wondering where your money is going, guys, I will let you know it's going to a fantastic place. It is helping some fantastic four-legged furry friends. Say that 10 times fast. So thank you all to those of you that have donated. We do have prizes available tonight, but I want to be clear, even if you haven't donated, you're welcome to stay and play, and you could even win. We've offered up these prizes. Elmhurst Brewing Company, an incredible friend and sponsor of ours here at Baig of Tricks, has graciously sponsored this event tonight. So we are able, let me flip over so you can see this here. I'll go back. You won't see me, but you can see the prizes. We are able to offer a $25 Elmhurst Brewing gift card to first place, John and Jessica have offered up a $20 DoorDash credit for second place, and Baig of Tricks Entertainment is throwing in a custom Baig of Tricks pint glass for third place. So the top 3 individuals will win prizes tonight, guys. Thank you so much for joining us for this. We're going to get into the questions here in just a second. This is the last opportunity. Actually, I'll go back so you can see. This is the last time before we start. This is the last opportunity to join the online game. Online.baigoftricks.com. Enter the code PAWS. Once you're there, you'll be set. I'm going to give it one more second. Let me flip over and see. Yeah, we're up to almost 70 people now, so we're pretty good to go. I'm going to pull this up. If you've never played trivia with us before, I am going to explain how the game works. Ooh, we are even closer now. Another donation came in. Thank you so much. All right, so here we go. How does trivia work? There are a mixture tonight of general knowledge and multiple choice questions. Sorry, I'll show Taco because he's about to start barking. They're a mixture of general knowledge and multiple choice questions tonight. All of them are worth a different amount of points, and the individuals with the most points at the end will win the prizes that I just mentioned. So how do you actually play? Well, once we start the game on your phone, you will see the questions pop up one at a time. If it's a multiple choice question, you will also see 4 answer choices pop up on your screen. One of those answers is always correct, either A, B, C, or D. All you have to do is click the one you think is right. If you click A, that's your answer. You can't undo it. If you hit A, that is your answer for that question. A few things you want to know. Every question has a 30-second timer, so you have to get your answer in before that timer hits 0. And for the multiple choice questions, the sooner you get your answer in, the more points you earn if you're correct. So if you hit A right away and somebody else hits A 10 seconds later, if you're both right, if the answer is A, you both earn points, but you will earn more than that person since you got your answer in quicker. That's really all there is to multiple choice questions. The other type I'll explain when we get there. I think I have a fun, very wide assortment of questions tonight. We have some fun bonus rounds. We have a picture round in here. So this is going to be a fun game, guys. We're going to get it started. Before we do,
We have someone, even though it's like 2 a.m. there, joining us from the UK.
we have a friend from
Mike.
the UK. Who is it, Megan?
Mike.
Mike, thank you for joining us all the way from the UK for this Saturday night edition of General Knowledge Trivia. We appreciate you. We're at
Sunday morning for you.
Yeah, Sunday morning. So UK is 6 hours ahead of us, right? So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 2:44. Thank you for being here. I'm glad we could start your or end your day. I don't know, maybe you had a crazy night and you're ending it with trivia. But thank you so much for being here. Guys, we're going to start this off. The very first question is a practice question. All that means is that it's not worth any points. It works just like all the other multiple choice questions will, so that if this is your first time, you can see exactly how the questions will look without anything on the line. So here we go. I'm going to get this started. Before we do, a cheers to all of you that have joined us tonight, to John and Jessica for putting this on tonight, John for running that marathon and raising this money for PAWS.
And she says even if the marathon's postponed or canceled, he'll still run 26.2 miles that day.
Beautiful. So
Commitment.
even if the marathon is postponed or canceled due to everything, John has committed that he will still run his marathon that day. We'll live stream it. I'll follow behind on a scooter, not a Razor scooter, an electric scooter. Cheers, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get this started. All right. Question 1. Again, this is just for fun. No points on the line, but you do want to answer so you get a feel for how this works. Bum-ba-da-dum. What is the name of your host tonight? What is my name? There are 4 options. Only one of them is correct. What is the name of your host tonight? Is it Ali, Charlie, Dennis, or Mac? What is my name? See if you were paying attention. I think many of you know this. Yes, Chris Barbie, and I did not put Frank as an option. I'm sure that's what you would have chosen if it was up there. Not that any of these are good people. I wish I was as ripped as Mac is now, but... Or as carefree as Charlie. Or as self-confident as Dennis.
And when you put on jeans, you do that little dance like
I do that little dance like Charlie does. That's true.
Yeah.
But my wedding dance is the Danny DeVito, which is very similar to the Mario we saw last night, Mario and Luigi. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Rickety Cricket. So here's what it looks like. 91% of you said my name is Ali, and 91% of you were correct. Good job. So you got that right. But again, this one wasn't for points, so nothing on the line, but that changes now. I usually forget to mention this because I feel like I shouldn't have to, guys, but no cheating, no Googling, no searching for answers. Make sure these answers are coming out of your brain. Even if you're playing as a team, you can get answers from your friends and your family, but don't get these answers out of a computer or your Amazon assistant. Here we go. Question 2. First real question of the night. The first 10 questions tonight are multiple choice. Get out of here. That wasn't an animal. It was a fly. Question 2. How many stars would you find in the Big Dipper constellation? The Big Dipper constellation is comprised of how many stars? Is it 6, 7, 9, or 8? Are you still on Taco? Oh, nope, me. Oh, what a boy. So I realized something earlier. I haven't even told Gina this. We've been trying to figure out, Taco, over the last couple weeks, has started just randomly barking anytime that I go up and like open our dresser, or if we pull out anything from our dresser or the closet. And I realized today, he never used to do this, I realized that the only time we really get dressed is when we go for a WALK.
I mean, we get dressed.
I know, but the majority, there are days where we don't, go anywhere.
Yeah.
And we get dressed, but lounging
After
clothes.
shower,
Yeah, after shower. So I just went up to change for this, and I opened the drawer, and he came up and he looked at me, and his eyes got big, and I realized he thinks every time I take clothes out, that's because I'm going to change because we're going to go for a WALK.
Poor boy.
Yeah, poor boy. Like, he doesn't get a WALK all the time. I tried to have him outside with me today, but he just kept eating dirt. Not grass, not plants.
Dirt?
The boy was eating dirt.
He was probably trying to get the worms.
I think he was trying to get the worms. Anyway, sorry. Let's see what you thought. 58% of you said 7 stars. You almost evenly split the rest, 6, 9, and 8. The correct answer is 7 stars. So good job, everybody. Off to a good start here. The first question. Just double check. All right, here we go. Moving on. Question 3. Same format. New question, new answers. And these are worth points, so make sure you get your answer in as quickly as you can. Okay, computer, let's do it. Which South Park character gets killed in almost every episode? Which of the following South Park characters is killed in almost every episode? Is it Kenny, Kyle, Stan, or Cartman? Oh, I don't have the chat box. All right. You guys might have made this a social. Yeah, you absolutely did. 95% of you said Kenny. Oh my God, they killed Kenny. Congrats. That's a social if this is your first time playing. Anytime most of you get it right, we offer up a cheers. You can cheers with whatever you'd like. I have water, tea, coffee, liquor if you're drinking it, or you can cheers with food if you don't have anything to drink. I'm going to cheers with this Irish whiskey. So thanks, everybody. Congratulations. All right, question number 4. What superhero used a weapon called the Lasso of Truth? What superhero used a weapon called the Lasso of Truth? Is it Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, Zorro, or Batman?
What are you drinking?
I am drinking Irish whiskey with a beer back of... It's behind you on the table. What's it called? It's Rogue.
Bat Squatch.
Bad Squatch?
Bat Squatch.
Bat Squatch.
Like Sasquatch, but it's a bat.
Oh, got it. Bat Squatch from Rogue. It's a hazy IPA and some Kirkland brand Jameson. We stocked up at Costco yesterday.
Ooh, Nicole's drinking Rosa. I love that.
Oh, I like Rosa. You guys just gave us another social. The Lasso of Truth is one of Wonder Woman's weapons. So cheers, everybody. Again, congratulations. All right, question 5. We'll look at the standings after we do this question. Found mainly in green leafy vegetables. What vitamin, or vitamin, for our English friends, I believe, plays a large role in the human blood's ability to clot properly? Which of these vitamins, found mainly in green leafy vegetables, plays a large role in the body's ability to clot properly? Is it E, K, C, or D? Homemade chocolate brownie, following it with a cold glass of moo juice, milk. Captain and Coke, Revolution Brewing Rosa, Margarita Weather. Great question, Allison. Oh yeah. For the last 7 or 8 years, Allison, nice. Microphone Brewing. What'd you get from Microphone, Chris? I would like to know. You guys did well, not social well, but well. Vitamin K, 43 of you knew. Vitamin K for clot, I suppose. Good job. All right, let's look at the standings. Let's see where everybody is. These will change. These will change as we go through, but after 4 questions so far, Mad Dad is tied in first with Big Chungus. You almost got me. I almost read that team name there in third. Amazon Assistant. Play Who Let the Dogs Out. Nice try. That was a slippery one. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. Team Know-It-All. Olivia with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 exclamation points. Yes, welcome back. Undesirable number 2, right after Harry Potter. Chase and Tail, A Penny for Your Thoughts. Kristen Barron, are you playing right now?
Oh my gosh, I like that one a lot.
That's a really good team name. Yeah. All right, that's what the standings will look like every time we check the top 3 people. Nicole Selig, congrats, currently in 4th, tied with Milo and Briggs. Those are the names of dogs, which you guys might have seen rotating. I'll throw this back up for a second. I didn't mention it. I meant to. These dogs and cats that you see rotating through, and I'll bring this back later, these were actually submitted by some of you out there tonight. So I posted in our Baig of Tricks online community asking for you guys to submit these because I love sharing out our personal pets. You see Taco all the time, so we really appreciate and love seeing your guys' fluffy ones, whether they're dogs, cats, rabbits, or anything else.
Or scaly ones.
Yes, scaly ones. Any bearded dragons or feathered ones. Yes, very true. I think Milo and the other name, Briggs, was in one of these photos. All right, here we go. Moving on, everybody. Question 6, still multiple choice. Which one of these individuals were not one of the 4 famous members of Led Zeppelin? Which of the 4 individuals listed below was not one of the members of Led Zeppelin? Is it Robert Plant, John Paul Jones, Keith Moon, or Jimmy Page? Oh, Maggie, I saw that. Baby Yoda. Is it a plush Baby Yoda? I saw it as your early Mother's Day present. Bass cannon tonight. Also, a little less conversation. And the reflex, my man. Stocking up. I love it. There's Milo and Briggs Chinster. Oh, yeah, we had some key lime pie earlier. Thanks, Steph. Oh, yeah, I was told there'd be somebody from the UK, so I added this question. That's not true. The correct answer is Keith Moon. Keith Moon. So I left out John Bonham, who was the actual drummer of Led Zeppelin, threw Keith Moon in, and you guys weren't fooled for the most part. 67% of you answered correctly. Great job. Here we go. Question number 7. For you bakers, ever since lockdown started, everybody's a baker. How many tablespoons are in 1 cup? So sorry to our metric friend. How many tablespoons are in 1 cup? Is it 4, 16, 12, or 8? How many tablespoons in a cup? Oh, no.
Canada's in the metric system too, aren't they?
I don't know. I think so.
Yeah, so Christine's playing too.
Oh, sorry, Christy. To all of our metric friends.
Oh, no,
what did I do that made people drink?
I don't know.
I'm so self-conscious.
I just don't know what it is.
It's something. Is it anytime I ramble on? Oh, ramble on.
Well played.
Is it anytime I think one of my jokes are really funny and they're not because you'd all be drunk?
Be wasted all the time. That's how I live my life.
She's got jokes tonight, folks. 73% of you said 16 And 73% of you were right. Congratulations. There are 16 tablespoons in one cup.
Christiane, LOL, I don't think you realize most recipes are this way. I got this.
Oh, true. Yeah, very true. All right. Question number 8. Which U.S. president is on the $20 bill? If you have a $20 bill, what president would you see on it? Is it Alexander Hamilton, Thomas Jefferson, Abraham Lincoln, or Andrew Jackson? It is a plush, but the head is not squishy. That sounds like actual Baby Yoda. Yeah. Plushy, but the head isn't squishy.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. We're going to do Always Sunny trivia, not this week, but probably next week. This week, we're doing Survivor trivia on Tuesday, the day before the season finale of season 40, my friends. And then Thursday, we're doing a trivia night I'll tell you about in a second. Correct answer, as 55 of you knew, a lot more of you have $20 bills than I do, apparently. Andrew Jackson. Andrew Jackson, the correct answer. Good job. Thomas Jefferson on the $2 bill. Abraham on the 5. Alexander Hamilton is on the 10. Good job. Question number 9. You guys are still doing very well, these multiple choice questions. Look at this. Shout out to my UK friend again. This didn't happen until 2015, but in 2015, who was the last member of the Beatles to finally be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a solo artist? So as of 2015, all 4 of the members have been inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for their solo work. Who was the final to be inducted in 2015? Was it Ringo, John, George, or Paul? It's like Oh, Bobby's here too. Hey, Bobby. Lindsay Davis, yes, Survivor. On Thursday, we did our donation drawing for everybody that donates to Baig of Tricks. We're not asking for donations tonight, but I'm just going to tell you about this. Anybody that donates to Baig of Tricks, we draw one name each week, and you get to choose a trivia night for next week. This week, our winner was Kayla, and Kayla asked us to do Monk trivia. Tony Shalhoub, USA Monk trivia. So we're going to be doing that on Thursday night, but we have events every day this week. I'll be posting those as soon as we finish this, and I can sit down and create the schedule. 49 of you said Ringo Starr. 10 of you said George Harrison. 4 people, Paul McCartney. 1 person said John Lennon. Correct answer was, and is, Ringo Starr. Ringo Starr. Good job. Overall, you guys are destroying these multiple choice questions tonight, so congratulations. We have 2 left. Here is question 10. What U.S. city is home to the TV show Pawn Stars? What U.S. city is home to the TV show Pawn Stars? Is it Las Vegas, Chicago, Los Angeles, or Portland? Oh, I have no idea how you guys would guess at this one, and we'll find out together. Oh, a lot of Pawn Stars in the audience tonight. This one was worth 150 points maximum, but a lot of you got it right. So honestly, 50 points. It's the best I can do. Take it or leave it. 50 points. Come on, that was a bad joke. Are we laughing? Are we drinking now? I'm trying to figure this out.
Yikes.
Damn it. I'm not right still. You guys are doing fantastic, though. That's why I joke around more, because I don't have to explain the answers to you. You guys know them. 97% of you said Las Vegas, and that was correct. Cheers. That's a social. We're going to take 2 drinks here because it's also question 11, which means we have about 10 seconds to wait until it loads. I'm not crabby. I just want to know what it is, but I don't want to know.
Maybe I don't even know.
But I do. My mom loved this show. I've never been happy about it until now. It's a good reason. All right, here we go. Final multiple choice question, everybody. Of the 6 main cast members on the TV show Friends, who is the only one to have never hosted Saturday Night Live? So only one of the main cast members has never hosted Saturday Night Live. You know what? I'm going to try something really quick. I've never done this 4. Let me just do this. I'm going to do this. Sorry, I'm just testing something out with y'all because you guys are a fun group. So if this works as I think it's going to, this will be the first time we're going to have a multiple choice question with more than 4 options. Since there's only 6 possible, I just added all 6. So which one of the main cast members of Friends is the only one to have never hosted Saturday Night Live? So I'm assuming you can see all of them on your screen. Oh, it rotates on mine, but you should be able to see all of them. All 6 of the main cast members listed there. Yeah, I just wanted to see what this looked like.
I like the addition of the pink and the teal.
Thank you.
Are they reacting to the naked guy in that GIF?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah, anytime they're looking out like that, they were typically looking at naked guy. Ugly naked guy.
He's a naked friend. Yeah, I think that Amy's right.
Well, and I think when he had the naked friend, they were happy, and then they made this kind of face. Yeah. Let's see what you guys thought. So across the board, we had a majority of you say Matt LeBlanc. 9 of you said Lisa Kudrow. Yeah, I probably won't do 6 answers again because I don't like this rotating off the screen thing. But 5 answers. Yeah, 5 answers sits okay. So we'll do that. Matt LeBlanc, David Schwimmer, Matthew Perry, Jennifer Aniston. Everybody got votes, but Matt LeBlanc got the most votes, and Matt LeBlanc is the correct answer. Joey got his own spin-off, but he did not host Saturday Night Live. All right, let's take a look at the standings. G-Dot now in first, M-Dub 726 in second, and Cap in third. I saw Team Cream in fourth. It's going to rotate through. While it does, guys, I'll throw Taco up on the camera, and I'm going to get the next round all set up. And that requires setup because it is no longer multiple choice. So if you've played trivia with us before, you already know what's coming. You now, from the rest of this game, will no longer have 4 options to choose from, or 6 in this case. You will have to type in the answer all on your own. So I'll ask you a question. You'll type in the answer. If it's right, you earn the points. And if it's wrong, you earn no points. Gone are the days where you earned less points based on how long it took you to answer. From this point forward, there are only 2 options. You either earn the points or you don't. And I'm telling you that so that you take your time. You have 30 seconds to answer. Take your time and type your answers correctly. If it's spelled right, the computer will assign you points automatically. You're good. You're good to go. If you spell it wrong because you're rushing, you have to hope that I see it and I catch it and I give you points. So I'm not saying I won't, but I'm not promising that I will. Sometimes things slip through the cracks. So the best way to make sure you get the points is to spell the answer correctly. Take your time. You don't lose points the longer it takes you to answer. The only cautionary tale I will give you right now is do not wait until there's 1 second left on the clock. Nothing to do with the points, but everything to do with the fact that this is the internet, and trying to send your answer in over the internet from your house to mine, especially if you're in the UK, under the ocean, all the way across halfway through the United States to our server here, it may not get there in 1 second. So try to make sure you send your answers in before the timer hits 5. So that's not a hard, fast rule. You may get it in with 1 second left. It may count, okay? That's fine. But just because we've had issues with the internet in the past, my suggestion, just my tip from one trivia lover to another, try to submit your answers with at least 5 seconds left. Here we go. The next round is a mini bonus round. All that means is that the 5 questions you're going to see next all have something in common. They're all coming from the same category. And tonight, what that is movies. So for the next 5 questions, I'm going to tell you the year that a movie was released and its marketing tagline. So I'm going to tell you the year that a movie was released and its marketing tagline. For example, if I said what movie was released in 1975 with the tagline, "Don't go in the water," the answer would be Jaws. Some of these are easy, some of these are tough, but they're all now worth 200 points. So 200 points if you're right, nothing if you're wrong. No points off if you're wrong, so at least take a guess. Here we go, everybody. You have 30 seconds once I start the timer. I think this is an easy one. We'll see what you think. Name the movie that was released in 1994 and marketed with the tagline, "For Harry and Lloyd, every day is a no-brainer." You have 30 seconds. Name that movie. Released in 1994, marketed with the tagline, "For Harry and Lloyd, every day is a no-brainer."
Well, it's gonna be Regina now. Every day is a no-brainer.
Oh, stop it. Amy's fingers are cold. You just gotta get closer to the fire, but not too close to the fire. We need to host one outside eventually. I just have concerns with too much background noise, people not being able to hear.
Yeah, maybe.
I could do it with headphones, microphone on, for once.
Maybe we could do that sometime on like Saturday afternoon when we have an event.
That'd be fun. I want to do it in front of the fire. We have a nice fire pit back there. All right, you guys did very well. I'll throw the answers up on the screen. If you wrote anything that looked or sounded close to Dumb and Dumber, you got points. Congratulations, Harry and Lloyd. 52% of you, 33 people got that one right. So here we go. Next 4 questions will be the same, just different movies. Name the movie that was marketed with this tagline. Released in 2007, the tagline was "See Our Family and Feel Better About Yours." What 2007 movie was marketed with the tagline "See Our Family and Feel Better About Yours"? All right, time is up. I like all the guesses that I'm seeing. Nobody really sent in a bad guess here. So I see Royal Tenenbaums, Addams Family, Vegas Vacation, Coen Brothers film, Medea's Family Reunion, My Big Fat Greek Wedding. It's not the meat, it's a lamb. The correct answer here is The Simpsons. The Simpsons movie. If you put Simpsons or Simpsons movie or The Simpsons movie, any of that, you got points. As long as your answer contained Simpsons. I thought this one was pretty tough, and you guys still did well. 20% of you, 1 in 5 out of you knew this one. So great job. Number 14. It's coming up in a second. Okay, here we go. 14. Name the movie that was marketed with this tagline. Released in 2005. The marketing tagline was, "The longer you wait, the harder it gets." What is the name of this 2005 film? So far, nobody's missed it. Oh, one person.
Jinxed it.
I jinxed it. That's our friend. That's Wicked Rough. Oh, a couple. Sometimes I look at a guess and I wonder how you arrived there, but some of these are really good guesses, even though they're wrong. Like the guess In Time, that Justin Timberlake, Olivia Wilde movie. The longer you wait, the harder it gets. If you don't have a dirty mind, that sounds like a perfectly acceptable guess.
I don't remember that movie at all.
That's where they see like how long they have to live on their arm.
Oh, yeah.
And they can get more. That's a really good guess. But the correct answer, many of you knew, is 40-Year-Old Virgin. So if you put the 40-Year-Old Virgin or 40-Year-Old Virgin, or you abbreviated year, that's okay. It sounds like most of you out there have played with us before, so I'm not going to keep harping on it. But you don't have to spell it just like I did. It just only displays how I spelled it. Everybody else gets lumped in there when I mark you correct. So great job. 62% of you knew that one. Here we go. Question 15. Just 2 left. Name the movie that was marketed with this tagline in 1986. The tagline is, "The first casualty of war is innocence." What is the name of the 1986 movie? First casualty of war is innocence. Yeah, it's not, Amy, it's not even a loop. This is just one continuous video of Amy Poehler putting popcorn in her mouth. I have fun looking for these random gifts to use during the mini bonus rounds.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I knew a couple of the answers that you guys would guess, and I'm seeing them. I'm also seeing a lot of you put the correct answer. Feel free, anytime you don't know, feel free to guess and put something funny. We try to keep it pretty family friendly because we never know if children are on. It's only 8 o'clock on a Saturday, but feel free to get creative. Try to make us giggle. We don't mind. Platoon is the correct answer here. Platoon. All of these are great guesses. Rambo, Apocalypse Now, Full Metal Jacket, Red Dawn, Born on the 4th of July, Saving Private Ryan. That's a little early for Saving Private Ryan, but the movie absolutely could have gone with that tagline. Great job. 51% of you knew that one. I thought, I'll be honest, that's going to be a social. That's going to be one that surprised Ali. I thought maybe 10-15% of you would get it, so cheers. Great job, everybody. Question number 16. This is the final tagline movie. This one, the most recent of the movies. In 2016, what movie was marketed with this tagline? Wait till you get a load of me. What 2016 movie marketed with the tagline, wait till you get a load of me? I'll throw the answers up. The first thing that I saw is, Olivia, somebody's coming after your exclamation point record. I know you use 6. This answer of Deadpool has 7. So just be careful if you want to hold that title. The taco story, somebody guessed. The one that made me chuckle here is Medea 2, The Next Batch.
Oh my god.
So somebody's still harping on the 80s trivia night. Gremlins 2, The Next Batch. Dirty Harry 7, Nursing Home Adventure. No. The correct answer was Deadpool. Ryan Reynolds, 2016's Deadpool. Wait till you get a load of me. Sounds very innocent until you find out that it's the tagline for the Deadpool movie. So great job, everybody. You made it through our tagline round. We're going to look at the standings before we move on to our next mini round here. Team Cream in first. Amazon Assistant, play Who Let the Dogs Out back in second. Team Law, hey, Law in third. See Kelsey the Great up there. Olivia with 6 exclamation points in 24th. Mad Dad's still up there. Precious Thoughts. There's 2 Thoughts teams here tonight.
I love it.
Yeah, me
Give
too.
Me more.
All right, let me throw Taco up. Let's see what the boys doing.
Thirsty
Yeah, doing absolutely nothing. Let me see what the next round is. I guess that's pretty important. Oh, of course, the next round. How could I forget? Who would I be if we did a fundraising trivia night for PAWS and I didn't have some round related to animals in some way? So this round is a picture round. I am going to ask you to name the famous fictional dog. Name the famous fictional dog. Let's see what you know. There are 5 of these. They are picture questions. So type the answer in before the timer runs out. Hit submit. What is the name of this fictional dog? What is the name of this fictional dog?
Aww.
Is Baby Yoda an option?
Aww. In our hearts.
New batch 5 of. Thanks, Steph. It's cool because Deadpool is a good movie. I like how you just accept that. That's good, Olivia, because it is. I enjoy that movie. Stoli just found a giant spider. What did Stoli do with the giant spider, Maggie?
Tis the season for giant spiders.
Yeah, did it just make friends with it like our cats tend to? Or did it eat it or scare it?
Well, cats are useful, but he didn't kill it for us.
Ah, there you go.
Sniffed it a lot. Oh my gosh. Silly kitty.
All right, answers are in. Timer's locked. You can't do anything else, but I am checking the answers really quick. A few of you just spelled it wrong. There's something I'm not going to accept, and I'll tell you when I put it up on the screen. I'm looking for the name of the dog, not just the explanation. The dog's name, yes, this is the dog from The Simpsons, but I'm not accepting The Simpsons dog because he has a name, and it is Santa's Little Helper. Santa's Little Helper. 69% of you got that right. Cheers, everybody. That's pretty high for a picture round, so congrats. We have 4 more, just like this, but different dogs. Question 18. Name this fictional dog. What is the name of this fictional dog? Hey, Penelope.
She was like, I heard you talking about cats.
I just got a video from Kevin and Allison dancing to the Begatrix Trivia Time theme song. I'm going to see if I can replay it for you, Gina, in a few. It's incredible. Thank you for sending that video, Kevin.
Look at the comments.
Nicole, check your internet. That could be, but also remember that if you spelled it wrong and I marked it right, it will tell you on your phone you got it wrong, just so you know. So like Santa's Little Helper, it's as specific as the apostrophe. If I had the apostrophe and you didn't put the apostrophe, I would mark it right for you to make sure you get points. But on your phone, it'll still say you got it wrong because yours didn't match mine. That's just a limitation of this system. Yeah, I know that they're working to fix things like that, but for now, the best we have is me telling you. But still, it never hurts to refresh your phone every now and then. I recommend doing it during the standings because you know you're not going to miss a question. So refresh your internet, refresh your phone, come back in. Definitely, if you're having any issues, do that during the standings. Sorry, I am grading these. Somebody said I can hear his voice, but I can't remember the name. Oh, yeah. I can't even do that voice. It's Droopy. Droopy Dog. The correct answer here. I can hear his voice, but I can't remember his name. Question 19. What is the name of this fictional dog? What is the name of this fictional dog? I think a lot of you may know this. Pretty specific one here.
I'm going to fall into that guy tonight.
Nicole, it
chooses one person every time.
Yeah, it's okay to be that guy. I have a stuffed animal of this dog on my desk at work. Wonder if I'll ever see it again. Oh. How many of you all work together? Is there a lot of coworkers in the comments tonight?
I don't know.
I'm going to be pretty specific on this one because I used a specific screenshot here. And yeah, don't at me. Don't yell. That's what trivia is. Looking for a specific answer. The correct answer here, what I'm looking for, if you notice in the foreground of this picture, you see 2 young individuals in robes. That would be Harry Potter and Hermione Granger. And they are staring at Fluffy. Fluffy. Yes, it is a 3-headed dog like Cerberus, who was the dog that guarded the entrance to Hades, if I'm not mistaken. But in this case, the name of this dog, specifically, as Hagrid told us, is Fluffy. You can lure him to sleep with some music, if you want to. All right. Question 20. Name this fictional dog. I don't want to hear how much you hate him, because everybody does. Name this fictional dog. Bobby, Kate, and Christiane are co-workers. Steph and Strangers at Court work together. Chris. Nobody that I know of. So none of your coworkers are here, Chris.
My coworkers are across from me.
Yeah, my coworker's laying down sleeping on a blanket and answering all your comments. Forgot this one. Me and Steph worked together. It sure did. It chose you because you made fun of Rich for being a crybaby the other night. Oh, look at that. Connections even way back. I'll take it. I'm so glad you guys are all here. All right.
Bobby, yes, he is.
What?
He has opposable thumbs. She said, Bob, wow, answering all the comments. Taco's one, too.
Oh, yeah. What do you think he would say? If Taco was in the comment box, like, what do you think he'd be saying?
Does anyone have any food?
Yeah, anybody got any food?
Anyone want to come scratch my ear?
Yeah, anyone want to give some food? This is Scrappy-Doo. Scrappy-Dappy-Doo. Scooby-Doo's nephew, I believe. I never minded Scrappy-Doo watching Scooby-Doo, but I'm an easy-to-please guy when it comes to cartoons. Put anything on, I'll watch it. But Scrappy-Doo never minded me, but he often pops up on the list of, like, worst television characters. Not even just animated television characters. I was looking at a list the other day because Cousin Oliver, the Jinx from the Brady Bunch, was, like, #1 on the worst television characters, and I think Scrappy-Doo was right there. All right, I need to see if we have one more of these. Yeah, we have one more, and this is question 21. So it's going to take a second to load, so we'll take a second to drink. Cheers, everybody. Gina drank right before I announced that.
Oh, my God.
Christiane, that's the secret. It's actually Taco choosing the winners. Please send treats to Bigger Tricks and take me for walks.
Give me belly rubs.
Yeah, that's how Taco would choose the winners.
Most belly rubs.
All right, name the fictional dog seen in this picture. What is the name? It's just one word. What is the name of this fictional dog? So we are, just a heads up for everybody out there planning what I'm sure is going to be a very packed night this Saturday evening. You might have many plans to watch a movie or something after this. But we are going to go a little over 8:30 because I definitely talked for quite a bit at the beginning, but it was very important to me to let you know why we are here tonight. But I also didn't want to sacrifice on how many questions we're doing. So we still have one more mini round, and then we have a final round of questions after that. We'll be here a little after 8:30. If you want to win, you got to stick around. But if you have somewhere to be, we love you, and thank you for coming out. But I do hope that you all stay.
35 questions today?
35 questions. We're at 21, but this is the final one of this mini round. And then we're about to do one more mini round, and then the final round, which is just 10 questions. The correct answer here, this is from Full House, and his name is Comet. Comet. This is, I see one person out there that put it, I'm not going to give points since we're playing for prizes, but it is the same dog who played Air Bud in the original Air Bud movie. But his name on this show, as pictured with Michelle Tanner, is Comet. So here we go, standings again. Currently in first place, Amazon Assistant, play Who Let the Dogs Out. Team Cream in second, G-Dot in third. I missed everything else, so I'll let it go through here so you can see. Nicole, I see in 17th. Big Chungus in 15th. Mad Dad. That one always stands out because of the emoji, no matter where. I didn't see a poo-poo and a pee-pee tonight. And I mean, I'm sure everybody has other things to do sometimes, but I just love seeing that team name when it's out there. Taco's party people are here, though. Miss Laraka and Bert. Welcome, Miss Laraka and Bert. Thanks for the delicious food earlier. All right, here we go. The next round is one more picture round, I believe, before I speak out of turn. It is not a picture round. It's a mini bonus round, and I'll throw it up right now because it is just like the one we did before about the movie taglines, but it's not about movie taglines. You'll have 30 seconds to answer. They all come from the same category. We are talking about breakfast cereal. Breakfast cereal. Some of these easy, some of these tough. Question 22, name the breakfast cereal from its mascot. In this case, which breakfast cereal is promoted by the mascot Tony the Tiger?
This might be a frustrating round.
What?
I feel like these are things that you think, oh gosh, of course I know that, and then
Oh,
you
yeah.
see them and you're like, no, I forgot.
Yeah, there are for sure, like, I expected this one to be pretty well received. I think many of you will know this one, but certainly I have a couple in here that I predict, and I've been wrong many times because you guys are very, very smart. I predict may not be anything close to a social. Question's got to get tougher at some point. Frost. Yeah, in this case, I was right. So every answer that came in, so again, some may not have gotten in time, but every answer that came in said Frosted Flakes or something close enough to Frosted Flakes to be accepted, including the one person who said Frosted Flakes. What is Carol Baskin's favorite breakfast? All right, that was Tony the Tiger. Now we're talking about the breakfast cereal whose mascot is Chef Wendell. Which breakfast cereal has a mascot named Chef Wendell or Chef Wendell?
I had it and then it just lost. Got it.
You got it?
Don't got it.
Don't got it? She mouthed it. I was very happy when I remembered about this gift from Pee-wee. I bet it who don't eat my cereal. Yes, we did. We need to watch the second and the third one.
These big shots of the character movie now.
Oh. All right, everybody in. Correct answer here is Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Yeah, Chef Wendell with the chef hat.
Oh, wow.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And a lot of you knew that. I'll tell you, I thought this might be the toughest one, and 53% of you still got it right. So, you know.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who said cream of wheat.
Yeah, you were not. Name the breakfast cereal from its mascot. The name of this mascot is Sunny. Sunny, S-O-N-N-Y. What breakfast cereal has a mascot named Sunny? All right, let me double check these answers. I'll give you a hint. He is cuckoo for his Cocoa Puffs. Sunny, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. That one, officially the toughest one so far. 33% of you got that right. Moving on, question 25. Name the breakfast cereal from its mascot. The mascot for this is Chip the Wolf. Chip the Wolf. Which cereal was marketed by a mascot called Chip the Wolf? Christiane, I saw that comment. That makes sense.
It's hard.
Yeah. Sorry, Nicole. I didn't mean to make you hungry for cereal, but I understand how that would happen. Most of you got this. I'm looking for a specific word. I'm going to take it as long as you gave me a specific word here. And a lot of you just spelled it wrong a little, but overall you guys did very well. Correct answer here, Cookie Crisp. Not Flakes of Fun or Baby Yoda O's. Those sound nice though. All right, there's one more cereal question. One final cereal question.
Kaouki Crisp.
Kaouki Crisp is correct. I think this last one you guys should not struggle with, although you didn't even struggle with this one. Cheers, actually, social, 87%. Here's the final one. Name the breakfast cereal from its mascot. The mascot is Toucan Sam. Toucan Sam. Or Toucan Sam, if you will.
Why not?
Why not? Name the breakfast cereal from its mascot. Toucan Sam.
Canada and USA have different cereals. I'd imagine stuff.
Oh, I have to imagine that Canada and the USA have different cereals.
Poor Mike in the UK. He's like, oh, American cereals.
Well, if you guys thought you were hungry for cereal, it's 2:30 and 3:30 in the morning for Mike right now. I can only imagine. All right, everybody is in. If you can imagine, people spelled this one many ways, so I had to mark a few correct. Fruit Loops! Fruit Loops! If you spelled it as they do with two O's, or if you spelled it as the dictionary would with a U and an I, you both got points. So cheers, everybody. 86% of you got that right. This is the final time we'll look at the standings before we finish it out. We just have this final round of regular questions. Team Cream is in first, but not by many points. Every question in the final round here, everyone is worth 300 points. So even if you're down in 30th or 40th place, if you do well, there are 10 questions. There are 10 questions, and they're worth 300 points apiece, which means there's technically 3,000 points coming up. Because, again, you get the points or you don't. Keep it fair, keep it honest. Don't Google these. Don't look them up. Make sure it's coming out of somebody's brain. We're here to have fun and support a good cause. So obviously, I may not know if you cheat, but how do you sleep at night knowing you cheated while we were raising money? Which I didn't want to mention earlier because I want you guys to keep donating, and I imagine that you still will if you'd like to. But I'm going to throw this on the screen because holy shit, guys, we did it. We are over the goal of $1,750 for PAWS, specifically for Jonathan's fundraiser through the Chicago Marathon. We are at $1,857. So I don't know offhand how much of that overall was donated by us here tonight, but I imagine Jess or John could figure that out. If you want to let us know in the comments, I would love to share that out. But I do know for a fact that they said earlier 500, and we've gone even higher. So congratulations to all of you who have raised money for such a worthy and fantastic cause, very close to our hearts. We love our four-legged friends here at Baig of Tricks, and I know all of you do too. So thank you guys so much for supporting this cause tonight. Now let's get on to the final round of questions. There is no rhyme or reason to these 10 questions. They are, in my opinion, just the toughest questions you're going to see tonight. They are general knowledge. There is no multiple choice. You have to type your answer in, and we're diving into it so that we're not here till 9. Here we go. Question 27. Talking about animals tonight. How many teams in the NFL are named after birds? I'm just looking for a number. You can only answer with a number. How many teams in the National Football League? I am sorry, Christy, Ann, and Bobby, and our friend Mike in the UK. But how many NFL teams are named after birds? All right. So some of you said 5, 37% of you said 5, 27% of you said 4, 3 people, or 13% said 3, 6, 7, 12, 2, 8. I will list them for you. We have the Philadelphia Eagles, the Arizona Cardinals, the Atlanta Falcons, the Baltimore Ravens, and the Seattle Seahawks. That is 5 NFL teams named after birds. Congratulations. A majority of you still knew that. So I'm trying to make this the toughest round, but you guys aren't cooperating. So let's see how it goes here. Question 28. From Lost to Found on the Pacific Crest Trail is the subtitle of what popular 2012 memoir by American author Cheryl Strayed? What is the actual title of this book? Subtitled From Lost to Found on the Pacific Crest Trail. What popular 2012 memoir was released by American author Cheryl Strayed? A pen name, I came to find out, which makes perfect sense. Cheryl Strayed. And then she found her way. Hey, buddy. You awake? Oh. All right, let's see what you thought.
Lots of Packers fans.
Lots of Packers fans?
They're mad about your gift.
Oh, hey, listen, I didn't make him do that. That gift was just out there. Blame the Packers for making that something that happened. And this coming from a non-sports fan, I have nothing against him. But I didn't search for Packers gifts. I just searched for funny football gifts, and like the top 12 were Packers gifts. So I don't know, take what you will from that. The correct answer is Wild, not Into the Wild. That is a different book, a different movie. It is just Wild, From Lost to Found. I'm going to be pretty specific here because we are in the final round and because those are 2 different books. Question 29. In his directorial debut, who received Best Director, Best Picture, and Best Original Screenplay Oscar nominations for the 2017 horror film Get Out? Who was the director of the 2017 film Get Out? my bookie whoop to the new patch. Sport. Lindsay, I would have had to scroll down too far to find one that wasn't a funny. You're just egging me on now. I couldn't care less about the Bears, the Packers, anybody. I enjoy all sports, but I'm not a diehard fan. But you're just making me want to call out the Packers now.
We're also out of Chicago, so we have all the rights.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's all I gotta say. We love you guys.
We love you guys wherever you're at, even if football to you has nothing to do with pigskin.
Yes.
So a couple of you.
Probably put on the chocolate can.
Oh, I'm going to. A couple of you just spelled this wrong. A lot of you, I love it. I feel for you. I'm not saying I love seeing you get it wrong, but I love that you at least call out when you know the answer. You just can't think of it, because I can very much relate to that feeling. Like those of you who said my brain don't work, or the person who said Jordan something, or the guy who did the reboot of Twilight Zone. That's all correct. But to earn points, you had to tell me Jordan Peele. Jordan Peele, not Key, his very often co-conspirator or co-comedian. Great job. All right, question 30, just a couple left. At 19,341 feet, the dormant volcano known as Mount Kilimanjaro is the highest mountain in Africa, the continent. In what country would you find this mountain? In what country would you find Mount Kilimanjaro?
We love you, Christine. Thank you for your kind words.
Oh, thank you so much. We appreciate it. And Amy, I appreciate you too. Like I said, I'm not a football fan, but I'll hold those lines. That's why I do get charged up. What did Lindsay say? You had yeah. Fair enough. I did use. There was another GIF that I used for a long time. I think it was a Seahawks player, and it was just him dancing, which was cool. But I try to switch up the GIFs. But if you've been playing with us, you know that Simpsons come up often because there are 30 plus years of episodes to choose from, and they have touched on just about everything. The correct answer is not Disney's Animal Kingdom. The correct answer is Tanzania. Tanzania, as 58% of you knew. Congratulations. Question 31, just a couple left. We're flipping over. This one takes a second to load. I support the... Oh, fair. Oh, really? Oh, let's watch a regular show. Winning their first award in 1999 and their most recent in 2007, what group has taken home 4 Grammy Awards for the Best Country Album? Twice as many as any other group. So the next group that's won has only won 2. This group has won 4 Grammy Awards for Best Country Album. What group is it? Still on top of. Oh boy. Oh, he's like he posed for that.
I'm browsing all the available animals on the PAWS website now, and I shouldn't have done it.
Oh God.
I can't stop.
Oh no. Gina's browsing the adoptable pets on PAWS website. Oh, he looks like Parker.
I know.
What's his name?
The first time I saw Tigger.
We had our favorite little orange boy, Tabby, passed away this year, January. But we still have 2 cats and a dog here, and 2 humans. The correct answer, the Dixie Chicks. The Dixie Chicks. Shout out, 47% of you knew this. All of these were good guesses. Red Hot Chili Peppers, maybe not a good guess, but I'm glad you put a guess in. Dixie Chicks were supposed to release an album on May 1st, Gaslighter. I don't know if they did with everything going on, but I imagine they might have still. Question 32. We're just talking about classical poetry here. What American poet whose works include Not Without Laughter, Poetry for Young People, and The Ways of White Folks is best known as a leader of the Harlem Renaissance in New York City? What American poet, known for these poems, is also known as a leader of the Harlem Renaissance in New York City? Drunk pet finder browsing. Oh no.
And actually, I was looking for.
Oh,
one of
thank
my
you,
friends
Amy.
is looking to adopt a dog, and she has little kids. So I'm looking for her, but then I started browsing for myself.
It's okay to browse. We just can't adopt
No,
every
no.
pet, unfortunately. We will start fostering a lot more. I don't think we need to throw another wrench into this right now with everything going on, but I would love to foster like... Oh, no, I'm telling you, I would love to foster like 20 animals. Is that considered like a sanctuary at that point?
Yes, probably.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's just open one of those. Begatrix Animal Sanctuary. You heard it here first, folks. 54% of you answered Langston Hughes, and 54% of you were correct. Good job, everybody. Question 33. The Emmy Award for Outstanding Reality Competition Program was introduced in 2003. So in the Emmys, they started giving away an award for Outstanding Reality Competition Show in 2003. What show has been nominated 15 times and won 10 of the 16 awards that have been given out so far? Give me the name of the show that has won this award 10 times out of the possible 16 that it could have since it was introduced. Oh, who deserves it?
Like,
All right. Everybody's in. Ooh, I feel like I may have swayed you all one way with our talk earlier of a certain show. 36% of you said Survivor. 34% of you said The Amazing Race, American Idol, Big Brother, The Voice, Survivor. The correct answer is The Amazing Race, not Survivor. As much as I love it, and Gina loves it, and many of you love it, Survivor in its 40th season. The Amazing Race also been around for almost as long, and it has consistently received very high reviews. Survivor, not so much, even though we love it. The reviews are not always great. But The Amazing Race has won that award 10 times. Top Chef was the first show that beat it in 2010. RuPaul's Drag Race has won it now the last few years. So
all great shows.
Yeah, all of them are great. They're definitely switching it up now. Question 34. Looking for the name of a live streaming video platform. Introduced in June of 2011, a subsidiary of Amazon.com that primarily focuses on video game live streaming, including broadcasts of esports competitions. What is the name of this live streaming video platform? Introduced of June of 2011. Subsidiary of Amazon.com. Focused primarily on esports competitions, but nowadays, with everything going on, the lockdown and everything, you find much more content on here, as you can on pretty much any live streaming platform like YouTube, where you can now play trivia with Baig of Tricks Entertainment.
Melissa wants to know your thoughts on this season of Survivor.
Melissa, I'm enjoying it a lot. I don't have enough time to. Let's take that conversation to the online community, because I would love to talk with you about this season. I overall would rate it highly. It'd be hard for them to fail with a season full of winners. But I think there are certainly things they could be doing differently to take advantage of the fact that they have all of these people. I have thoughts on the edge of extinction. I have thoughts on everything about this season. But we don't have time for it right now. But I do want to talk about it. That's what the online platform is for. Begatrix online community, if you haven't joined, please do. Correct answer here is Twitch. Twitch.tv was fine if you put that. Twitch is the correct answer. Somebody typed, Alexa, what's the answer? Oh, I said it. Nothing. It's good. Keep playing the music. She just said I know a lot, but I don't know everything.
All right.
That's how I feel every day, I think. All right, here we go. 35. Only 2 questions left, everybody. Which famous philosopher is probably most famous for his allegory of the cave? You've heard of this individual, famous for his allegory of the cave. What is the name of this famous philosopher? Oh. Thank you, Jennifer. I appreciate that. We originally considered doing things on Twitch, and it just didn't work very well. Chris, no, it was not. Sorry, I should have said that. This is not a secret connection round. And now I feel horrible for anybody out there that's beating themselves up like, what's the connection between Twitch and the Amazing Race? Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you guys have come up with some fun stuff, but this is not a secret connection round. We just have one more real question here in a second. The connection is Ollie's brain. That's right, Maggie. And that is a convoluted connection.
That doesn't connect.
Yeah, it does not connect. It fires many synapses, but they're like fireworks, not connections. I like the person that got playful with the name here. Somebody wrote Play-Doh, like the squishy toy, but the correct answer is Play-Doh. If you wrote Play-Doh, you got points. I know you were playing. Play-Doh, the correct answer. Famous for the allegory of the cave. One more question, everybody. Question 36. I'm going to give you 3 things that happened. You tell me what year I am talking about. You can only answer with the numbers. Just name the year that all 3 of these things happened. The euro is introduced to world financial markets for the first time. Boris Yeltsin resigns as president of Russia, and SpongeBob SquarePants first airs on TV. What year did all 3 of these things happen? It's one year, the same year. Euro is introduced to the world financial markets. Boris Yeltsin resigns, and SpongeBob airs on TV for the first time. Playing. Play-Doh. Ooh, fibbage. Nicole Selig's asking if anybody wants to play fibbage after this. Hit her up in the comments. I would love to, Nicole, but I have to get the schedule out for next week, or I'm going to see 15 messages come into the Baig of Tricks Entertainment page asking where the schedule is. Which I love. I'm glad that you guys, it's not you guys, you know, I've told you that it's coming. But I love that everyone, in a metaphorical sense, is very excited about what we're doing coming up next week. I really do. Don't want to lead you astray. Correct answer here, as Prince would say, they were partying like it was 1999. 1999, the correct year. All right, that's it. That's the final question. Sorry for yelling at you, but I got very excited. We are going to do the final standings. If you are in first, second, or third place, send us a message to the Baig of Tricks Entertainment page. If you are in first place, we will handle that. We will get you set up with your Elmhurst Brewing gift card, courtesy of Elmhurst Brewing Company. If you haven't checked them out, they're in downtown Elmhurst. They make fantastic beer, fantastic food. I think some of you out there said you may have been picking up beer tonight from them for sponsoring this, so thank you. If you win a $25 gift card, they just keep it on your tab there, so you don't even have to wait for anything in the mail. The next time you order from them, they just take $25 off your bill. You can order curbside pickup, or they do delivery if you're in a certain area. So please check them out. Even if you're not going to order tonight or tomorrow or whenever, give them a like on Facebook. Check it out. Show them some support, because they sponsor these events for us all the time to make it more than just fun, but actually competitive. So there's something we're playing for. If you're in second place, we'll set you up. We'll put you in contact with John and Jess, who sponsored that $20 card tonight. And then if you're in third, you won a Baig of Tricks pint glass. We'll get that out to you here pretty soon. All right, final standings. Drum roll. I got to get to the right page. Here. In first place, I'll say it now. Alexa, play Who Let the Dogs Out is in first place. Great job. Team Cream in second. Courtney Rose in third. Let's see if it will even. Your plan didn't even work. Alexa denied that. Oh, I just said it again. Denied the attempt to do that. Well, this is what happens when we have this thing sitting there listening to us all the time. It's very convenient, but also sometimes not.
John is currently the #2 fundraiser for Team PAWS as a result of tonight.
Oh, guys, I don't know if you heard that. Gina let us know that John said he is currently the #2 fundraiser overall for Team PAWS because of what we've done here tonight, what you've done here tonight with your generous donations. And don't lose sight of the fact, obviously, we're happy to support John in his mission to raise, but the reason they're raising this money, the reason John is doing so much work is for those animals that will be affected by your donations. I mentioned earlier how far even just $10 goes. If I'm sure $5 goes very far, $1 is better than $0. So anything you donated tonight, don't ever feel like you didn't do enough. Anything you've donated will go very far in helping all of these animals that would not receive the help otherwise. So thank you, PAWS, for doing what you do, and thank you to everybody out there for supporting this. Jen and Jess for setting this, John and Jess for setting this up tonight. And thank you to everybody that supports Megatrix. We will be continuing to do these fundraising events. Next Friday, we already have one lined up to benefit the Bloomingdale Food Pantry. We'll be raising money. It'll be just like this. It'll be free to play. You don't have to buy a ticket. And then we'll just be asking for donations to directly support individuals in that community to help them eat. We're doing that on Friday. We have more stuff coming up in the future. We have one lined up with the American Parkinson Association. So, guys, lots of fun stuff coming up. We appreciate everything that you do. And please, let me just ask one more request. Obviously, you continuing to come back and donate is fantastic, but at a certain point, people can only donate so much. So one way you can be even more impactful is continue to invite your friends and invite your family and invite anybody you know to these events. It's something that they can do for free, for fun, online during lockdown. And again, you know I personally could only donate so much to so many places. So if you're anything like that, it would be very impactful to invite your friends, invite your family. That's one way you can help without spending a dime. So going forward, we'll have those events online as soon as possible, and you can share them out and tell everybody about them. So until then, guys, thank you so much for being here.
Message our Facebook page if you're one of the
Yeah, if you are first, second, or third, I think somebody already did. But if you are in first, second, or third, send us a message and let us know that you won. We will get you hooked up with that first, second, and third place prize. Until next time, guys, we will be back. There's nothing tomorrow. For anybody that's been following Begatrix for the last 7 weeks, I took a day off. It's my first day off. And I'll still be working, but it's the first day I'm not hosting an event, I think.
Go do some yard work, buddy.
I am going to do some yard work.
Just kidding.
So we will not be here tomorrow, but we will be back on Monday. Henry JBC is playing Music Bingo Monday night, and then we're doing General Knowledge Trivia. Tuesday, more General Knowledge Trivia, and Survivor Trivia Wednesday. Henry JBC, Bobby K already let me know. He's doing singer-songwriter Music Bingo.
Nice.
So all your favorite singer-songwriters, we're going to be hearing those on Wednesday, and then General Knowledge at 9 o'clock. Thursday, General Knowledge at 7, and then Monk Trivia at 9. Friday is open to the public again. It's free to play. You don't have to buy a ticket, but it is a fundraising night. General Knowledge Trivia to raise funds for the Bloomingdale Food Pantry put on by the moms of the western suburbs, I believe. So all that info is coming on Facebook. Literally, as soon as I finish this stream, I'm going to be posting things. So check it out. And again, one way you can really help is sharing out. When you see that schedule come out, share it out with your friends. Comment. Let your friends know. If they like Monk especially, let them know. I'll be interested to see how many people show up. But that was our donation winners choice this week. So thank you guys for everything you've done. Thank you for all your donations to PAWS, to John tonight. Until then, please be safe, take care of each other, and wash your damn paws, everybody. Have a good night.